Guys, watch this video. I just came across it. Somebody is saying, do you know why Mother's Day is more accepted than Father's Day? You see, they are showing us these two, the cock and the chicken. The chicken takes some grain from the bowl and drops some from the to the floor for the little chicks to eat. But unlike the cock, he's just feeding himself. He's not feeding the little chicks because he didn't hatch them. I am not trying to make excuses, but that's the real reason. The mother hen is feeding the chicks because she has that intimacy, that close relationship. She had the eggs in her, lay the eggs, has to stay on the eggs, keep them warm until she hatches them, and she is the one that moves around with these little chicks. This cock will just come around because there is food for them to eat all, but he is not feeding. And somebody is using that to say this is the reason Mother's Day is more pronounced, more celebrated than Father's Day. There are some fathers, let me tell you, they are more than some mothers. You look at the ratio in real life everywhere in the world. Women are the ones that carry children in their womb. Likewise, animals. The male is not, except for now when science has developed, people are using it to feed the cock, and they too can lay eggs and but they cannot even hatch. The machine has to hatch it for them, and they are doing that for business. But in the natural way, they call them organic. Those they allow the breed to give birth to their young in the natural way without feeding them with chemicals, so that both male and female can lay eggs. In chicken, the male cock can lay egg and the machine can hatch it to get a chick. But in the real life, God created women to bear childbearing. Like in the series I have been doing in my Sunday school, when you go to Genesis chapter 1, you read unto the time when Adam and Eve deviated from what God told them. When Eve allowed the devil to tempt her to eat from that forbidden tree, and the husband came, she gave him the fruit. He too ate. The two of them were punished, and God measured that punishment individually to them. He told the serpent, because you have come to fool these people to sin against me, I'm going to put enmity between you and them, and even their offspring. Anytime they see you, they will crush your head. And anytime you first see them, you will bite their heel. That was the enmity God put between the serpent and human being. And he told the wife, he said, you, before you get an offspring, you will go through pain of labor to get your offspring. And he told the man, before you get something to eat, you will labor and sweat. It is out of that your sweat you will eat. Say, for you, I am going to put all manner of thorns and thistles in the bush. You will go to toil to get your living. That was how God melted out their punishments to them and drove Adam and Eve out of the Garden of Eden, and put flashing lights at the entrances with angels to guide. So they will not return to that garden. So, in real life, women are created to nurture children and give birth and nurse them and raise them. The husband is supposed to cater for the family. It is just of modernization, and we humans have changed those narratives in some settings that everybody should go cater 50-50. This is why some men, when they are in the abroad with their wives, everybody go to work, and when you come home to take care of the domestic work in the home, the man will go relax on the sofa, watching movies, changing channels to channel. The woman will go labor, come back and get to the kitchen, prepare food for the household. The man will not contribute because he think that is a woman's job. But he will not say a woman's job is stay home. I will go cater and bring and feed you and the family. The woman too has to contribute. Why don't you join that woman again in the same home to help? Some men, 5% of them do that. And their colleagues who doesn't do it, they will sit back and be laughing at them. Look at that. He has made himself a woman. He is a boy. What do you think? If you can let the woman go work, bring finance for the upbringing of the home, why can't you help her? There are some men, the only duty they do is to take trash, to help the family take trash out. Even that, they don't do it regularly. Some men in the abroad, they don't even boil egg. They think it's a woman's job to do everything. So you see, you can take the man from the bush, but you can't take the bush from him. That is the mentality of human being. So when I saw this video about this cock and the chicken feeding in this place, and this person is saying this is the reason Mother's Day is more celebrated than Father's Day, because it is widely known that men are not the one that nurture children, but there are some men, they take good care of their home, their children, their family, more than even some women. There are some women who have those men. They don't know their value. They don't know their worth until you lose them. So in this life, whatever situation you find yourself, you have advantages, you have disadvantages, my dear. Be with the angel, the devil you know, than the angel you don't know. There are some people, you will be referring to them, they are worst, but in another person's hand, they are the best. Another person will be crying, oh, you are the best, but in another person's hand, they are the worst. So that's how life is. It depends on the individual's own perspective, individual own thoughts, individual own way of seeing things. So let's celebrate everyone. Mother's Day is not just for, yes, it is more for women. Women that have, gone through childbearing, have raised children. There are some women, they can give birth to children, others will take care of them for them. They don't have what it takes to raise those children into responsible adults. Other people have to step in. There are some women, they can do that to their own children and to other people's children. So Mother's Day is celebrated for people who can give birth to children, nurture those children, raise those children in the best way possible to be adults too in society. Mother's Day, sometimes we celebrate some men because they are both mothers and fathers for those children. So Mother's Day is not just for one person. It's for everybody. You can be a male, but you are a mother, you are a father. That is it. That is the truth. Thank you.